Welcome to another priceless video on Dreamer Cards TV.
If you like old movies, then please subscribe to my channel. And don't forget to click the like button to preserve our movie heritage for future generations. Here we have an original rare card set of 1920s cinema beauties, and with the current revival in 1920s styles at the moment, these early movie stars are fashionable once again. Well, they do say that things go in cycles. Anyway, first, let's have a look at some background information. Millions of brave men sacrificed their lives for king and country in World War I. Those lucky enough to survive soon realised how ruthlessly the ruling elites had used propaganda to exploit and manipulate them for their own selfish gain. The public's mistrust of authority found expression in the arts, cinema, and what women hold most dear to their hearts, fashion. It just goes to show that flowers can grow even in the most inhospitable of places on our finite planet. Has people's faith in authority improved? I doubt it. I would say that people are as rebellious and sceptical of authority today as they were 80 odd years ago, which makes this original 1920s Cinema Beauties card set as relevant today as it was back then. The fact that the Roaring 20s resonates so well with our present day might explain why there is currently a 20s revival, both on screen and on the fashion catwalks of the world. As opposed to the following decade, the 1930s, surprisingly not many full-length Glamour cigarette card sets seem to be issued during the Roaring 20s. The few that were, many of which I have videoed in the past, seem to have been issued anonymously. Notice that there isn't the regular name of the manufacturer on the backs, and the starlets are unnamed as well. I did joke in one of my previous videos that maybe the reason for this was simply because the manufacturer and models did not want to be associated with this raunchy subject matter. But I'm beginning to think that perhaps that wasn't quite such a crazy idea after all. Okay, these cards are incredibly tame by today's shameless standards, but apparently women could have been arrested for simply raising their petticoat and skirt hemlines and revealing their irresistible ankles merely a decade earlier. I dread to think what they would have thought of miniskirts. Actresses have not always been as well respected as they are today. In fact, not long ago they were considered to be little better than call girls. And here's a fantastic set of some of those liberated actresses and starlets from the Edwardian era, which I have already reviewed in one of my other videos. So when you've got time, please don't forget to check out that and all my others. Even kissing in films was considered offensive by some straight-laced prudes in the early days. This might seem laughable in our present day, but you only have to take a look at some countries in the Middle East, and even YouTube's quite strict rules, to see that there are current parallels with the late Victorian and Edwardian era. Was your grandma an early movie star? Do you recognise her in this fantastic card set? Please feel free to leave a comment if you do. I think I can recognise two movie stars. One of the ladies looks remarkably like Ana May Wong, considered to be the first Chinese American movie star ever. And maybe this woman here is the flapper legend Louise Brooks, who popularised the timeless bobbed haircut, which is still fashionable today. Don't miss out on seeing the largest collection of the earliest movie trade cards and cigarette cards online on my channel. Please feel free to pop by at my online card and collectibles gallery at creamofcards.com.
Oh no! I'm afraid we've run out of time. But just before you go, please leave thumbs up below, and if you'd like to see more amazing video clips like this,
subscribe to the channel
by clicking on the icon up in the sky.
a Cream of Cards TV.